Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your singles weekend forecast. This is a weekend singles prediction. What's coming, what's next in love, what's in the universe heading your way for July 3rd through July 5th. So happy 4th of July, everybody that is celebrating 4th of July. This is for any sign that you may be thinking of. We will be using some charms and some initials today, evidence clues, whatever spirit wants to share with me. So use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that has come into your life or crossed your path recently. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what they have for you. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you want us to know and hear? What is the loving energy moving towards us? I am listening for you now. I have a doorway. Oh, we love doorways. We love gateways, bridges, all of those things. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. An opportunity, whenever we change our energy, new job, move, new circle of friends, new friend in their circles, new activities, any of those types of behaviors or allow us to move and shift our own energy. And then that kind of puts us into different situations where we have the potential to meeting the person that we're meant to be with. So put yourself in those new situations for you, something you enjoy, and maybe that door will open. I have unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking any red flags. A little bit of a feeling of something could be put in front of you right now, but it's not what you think it is. So I would be careful. Sometimes we want it to be more and it's not, because we're just so hopeful. You can't make it happen. You can't make somebody be in a relationship. It's either going to happen or it's not, something like that. I have a gift. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. I do feel they're saying a gift giver. Okay. So you could have somebody who's very generous. Doesn't mean they're going out and buying you jewelry. It means that they could just be very sweet with, picking up the tab on a cup of coffee, running into somewhere and getting you something that they know that you enjoy. They know what kind of sandwich you like, and, they're going to stop and get you the sandwich for lunch. So, those are gifts. I mean, those are little things. Those things add up, Spirit just said. So you could have this beautiful, gift-giving energy. There's a lot of people out there, they love to give without even an expectation of something in return. I mean, you don't want to be constantly giving and getting nothing back, but there's just some generous hearts. I'm going to say a generous heart. So you've got somebody that maybe you really appreciate all those little things and they treat you better than anybody ever has. Let's get another one. I have charisma. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. So you are an attractor. You are the person that they are drawn to. So it could be, they're saying something about they see it in your eyes. So it could be eye contact, just this feeling of, I don't usually look at people the way I'm looking at you. This is beautiful kind of eye contact happening. Charisma. Who is this charismatic, a charismatic, generous love? Okay, sign me up for that, Spirit. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Pentacles. I have a 3 of Wands, and I have a 2 of Wands. Okay, so I mean, I definitely have kind of this abundance. You both could be at a good place in your life where you have everything you need. Okay. You might not have everything you want, or you might not be in your, dream mansion, but you have a lot of abundance in your life already. You have good things happening in your life, both of you. It's almost like a combined forces energy. It's combined resources. Two people working hard, towards some similar goals. So it's not about, I need you. Okay. I don't have to have you in my life. I'm pretty secure without you. I want you in my life is how I feel. So there's more of a sense of, I want to be with you. And I don't need to be with anybody. Maybe you or them are both very independent, single for a while. I only want to be with the right person. I have a 9 of Swords. I have a 7 of Cups. I have a King of Wands. And I have a 4 of Pentacles. I do feel like I'm struggling with a little bit of worrying about finding the right one. Okay, maybe it's taking a long time. I also feel like you're questioning, is it me? Am I putting up a kind of a shield that I'm not aware of, that it's kind of subconscious, that I'm putting up a shield in front of me that people are saying, oh no, she or he's not available, or I'm not going to approach that person because I'm going to be invading their space. So you could be just questioning, am I being open? Am I being available? I do feel like you have to start to think about, there's a lot of different people out there and your options are wide open. It's not like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. I mean, yes, you're trying to find a person, but there is a lot of people that are attracted to you. There's a lot of people that are interested in you. So this King comes in and says, I want to be with you. Okay. I don't have to be with somebody. In fact, I'd rather not be with somebody if it's the wrong person. So they're waiting also. They're waiting for the right person. They're being patient. They're living their life to its fullest. I'm going to say you're both struggling with the same things. I don't want to make another mistake. I don't want to be with the wrong person. I want somebody who adds value to my life. And I want somebody who, they're using the word patience, that has patience. Maybe that's something that's important to them. They don't want somebody who has to have it all right away, or has to know right away if this is for the rest of our lives, something like that. So I do feel like you're both on the same page. So I'm going to say you both have experienced long-term relationships for sure. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want us to know about this connection? What is coming towards us? I'm asking about the weekend ahead. It is a feeling of getting to know each other at this stage. I have a retreat, some quiet time, quiet time alone. I always refer to that bubble in the beginning where it's just the two of you and you are just getting to know each other and falling in love. And you don't necessarily even need to be around other people just yet, because you're just enjoying each other so much. But they're saying quiet time. They're saying quiet time together. It could be just because it's a long weekend, or you're taking a break from life and you are just decided, we're going to spend the day together. We're going to spend the whole day together. We're going to do something relaxing. Maybe we'll do nothing. And it's really, really hot here in the East Coast. So maybe we decide we're just going to hang out inside in the air conditioning and do nothing, for those of you that have met somebody and are starting something with someone. So that could be something we're doing. Frozen. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep cold. Okay. Maybe it's connected to literally the heat, 4th of July weekend. It also came into me as warming up to somebody, that you or they have a tendency to not jump right in. They're not going to jump in off a dock. They're going to put their feet in first and see what the temperature is. So it's just a sense of, I got to warm up to the idea. I got to warm up to you. Bottom of this just jumped out. So I'm going to go with this message. Okay. Look at this beautiful kind of letters. Coming in, messages. They're saying there's still hope. We never give up hope. We never give up hope. I have yearning, missing you, thinking about you. Maybe I want to see you again. Maybe I'm trying to get to you this weekend. I am intrigued. I like that. Okay, so this is coming into me now as you have captured their attention. Okay, so it's a little bit of a, okay, you got me. Whether it's banter in text messages or it's phone calls going back and forth, or they're saying, when can I see you again? All right, so I do feel like I've met you. I do feel like I will meet you. Could be I met you randomly and I want to see you again. I want to get to know you. I want to spend some quiet time with you. So it is the early stages, but I'm interested in you. I'm definitely intrigued. I love, who's this charismatic, generous, and intriguing person, right? Somebody who has captured your attention, you've captured their attention. Let's get some initials. Maybe we will get some evidence for some of you with a handful of initials, first initials, last initials. Let's zoom in there. I have this beautiful bag of letters. So let's get a pinch of these. Gotta stir them up good. I want the right ones, Spirit. I want the ones for me. Let's see. Okay. What do we have? I have a W. I have a K. Another W. Another K. I have an R. I have an L. Okay. I have the letter A, another R, a T, F, T, and a letter B. Okay, so those could be connecting. Okay, so you can see those letters. And then let's get some double letters. I always like the double letters. So these are the first two letters of a name, the beginning of a name, or a last name, the first two letters, something like that. Okay. So some of you, this is even more accurate, like the first two letters of your name. These are fun. All right. So let's see what these say. I have SM, SO, DI. I have an RO, an ED, WA, JO, BE. Let's get a couple more. BA, JU, EV. Okay, so that could be a handful. While I have this open, let me grab my charms so that I can see them. Okay, so here's my scoop, and Let me pick a spot. I'm going to go in here. Try not to make a mess. Let's get a couple more letters. Okay. So let's do the letters first. More letters. I have an O. An O. Z. C. V. Another C. Okay. Is that everything? I have big, beautiful lips. I'm going to go with I can't wait to kiss your lips. I feel like I'm going to go with a kiss on a first date. I am. I'm going to go with that first date kiss that, you know, I don't know, maybe you see stars. Maybe it felt good. It felt good to be kissed. It felt good to be held. You wanted them to kiss you. They wanted to kiss you. They couldn't wait to kiss you. So maybe the first date goes really, really well. And we really hit it off and they kissed you goodnight, you know, so that feels nice. I have every journey starts with one step. So I really don't want you to worry about, am I going to have it, as much as knowing that it exists, knowing that it's just a matter of time. Everybody gets a turn. So I do want you just to think about that. Okay. So if it's not here yet, I would say we're just waiting and, you know, for the best thing to come to us. I have a very fruity kind of tropical drink with flip-flops, but how it came into me was on the patio, and it almost felt like it was a place. It was one of those locations that you can sit outside. It has a patio bar. It has an outside bar. It has, maybe it's a big tiki bar with tropical drinks. It's very seasonal, something like that. So it could be an outside location that you went with a friend or this first date. And it does feel like tropical drinks, you know, I don't know, pina coladas, daiquiris, those types of things. They have specialty drinks. So for those of you that do like to drink, they have a list of kind of their house drinks with all kinds of fun stuff in it. So that could be, but it felt more like a patio, like an outside location. I have Gemini. Okay. I do have a little baby boy. I don't think it's necessarily a baby now. I feel like it's a child. I have a son. I would say that somebody has a son. You both might have children. They could be a little bit older, but I do feel like someone has a son, so I will take that. I have a beautiful moon. I'm head over heels. It's almost like I'm over the moon for you. So I would definitely take... I would take that. I think they're really impressed with this kind of first meeting. I really feel they're saying they're laying on the charm. I think everybody lays on the charm on that first date. They want to make a good impression. But I think genuinely they're generous and charming all the time. So I don't think it's just because it's a first date, hopefully. No, they're making a good impression. I have the letter G and I have a seashell. Okay, so for those of you that live near a beach, water, it could be like an outside beach scene, the Jersey Shore, something like that, or anywhere. I mean, but it's beautiful. What's this over here? Oh, I missed it. Okay, I have an Aries as well. Okay, so Gemini and Aries coming through. So those are at least clues. Spirit, what else do you want me to know about this connection today? Let's see what they want to share with me Let's see. Let's get some of these guys. I hope you have a great weekend. You know, take some time, relax. It's a busy travel weekend, so be careful out there, of course. Spirit, tell me about this first date, first kiss. An Ace of Swords. Okay. I have a 3 of Wands. I have a King of Cups. I have a 3 of Cups. That felt like kind of reporting into a best friend, a sister, a parent, a mother, somebody who knows that you're going out with this person. And it was like, so how did it go? I think the response is, I really enjoyed my time with this person. I really feel like we connected on a heart level. I really feel like we were able to talk. I feel hopeful. I'm going to say, if you were to respond to how that first date went, I would say it actually was very, very nice. And I'm hoping that there's more. So I don't know if I'm off on this fantasy of this is the one I want to spend the rest of my life with just yet. But I think I would report in that it went really well. And I'm definitely planning on seeing this person again. So I feel like that is from both perspectives now, that the other person is saying the same thing to somebody, you're saying the same thing, even if you're just saying it to yourself. But I do feel like you got somebody behind the scenes, like, so how did it go? You know, maybe it's a friend said, you know, what did you wear? Where did you go? What did you do? How long did the date last? You know, the person who's asking you all those questions, you know, that the nosy sister that you have, something like that. I have a 10 of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have an Ace of Cups. I have a 5 of Cups. They just shared with me weathered the storm with the 5 of Cups. So it could be that we did talk about our past, but we didn't go into gory details of it. We kind of touched on the surface, big stuff. But I do feel that at the end of the day, I got a sense that this person had a big heart and had a good job, stable, something like that. Yeah, I mean, all the parts and pieces seem to be working, you know, so it's off to a good start is the bottom line. And I have a 9 of Pentacles. So I feel pretty good about it. I feel really good about, yeah, star at the bottom of my deck. Thank you, Spirit. And then this is an extra card in this deck, it looks like. So it's this beautiful angel wings, and just kind of arms wide open and ready to receive, and sent from above, they're saying. Okay, so it's off to a good start. I'm going to say it that way. So, you know, you can go on a lot of first dates or first meetings and walk away and go, you know, not what I thought, or, excuse me, get me out of here. Spirit, please share with me. Let's get some loving messages, and we'll do a timeline and see what any time around this. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for me today? I want a family. I want a family with you. For those of you that still would like to have a family, children. I'm concealing how badly I want you. Yeah, there could be some, you know, really great physical attraction. They don't want to come on too strong. They don't want you to think that all they want you for is to, you know, one thing, but maybe they're definitely thinking about, wow, I could definitely be with you physically, like no problem. So don't be surprised if they're checking you out. That's okay. I want to make love to you. Yeah. All right. So this person's turned on by you. Am I allowed to say that? They're turned on by you. I think they play it cool in the beginning. I think they don't want to come on too strong and push you away and make you feel like that's all they want, even though that is what they definitely want. So that's okay. Maybe you want it to. If you know how I feel, I'm afraid you would find me obsessive. So you have definitely at least captured them. You've captured their mind. You've piqued their interest. You have excited them to, who are you? Where are we going? What is this? So, sometimes we just hit it off, and that's what this is all about, is finding the right one and hitting it off. Spirit, any timeline, birthday months, time, anything you want to share with us? I have sooner than expected. I'm going to go with very soon. I feel like very soon, next week. Next full moon, when is that? Let's look that up. Did I just say very soon? I'm going to go with very soon. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Spirit, and in divine timing, which we all know and we all trust. How gorgeous. Sometimes we just have to sit back and we have to wait for it to happen. But just reminding yourself of, how much you have to offer, how wonderful a relationship can be with the right person, and that there is the person out there in the universe meant for you. So let's put this out to the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. I want to wish you a happy 4th, a healthy 4th, a safe 4th, and thank you for being here. Claim it, own it. It's yours. Hit that like button, subscribe. My website is in the description below, CathyMamolin, psychicmedium.com. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.